Hello. Today we are talking about meal planning, and let me tell you, I learned this one thing 35 years ago when I first moved out on my own, and let me tell you, it has absolutely changed the way that I meal plan, and I made the mistake of going back to the traditional way that everybody does on Saturday, and I regretted it. Were you regretting it, dear?
I was regretting it.
Were you wondering if I was going to be hospitalized?
Yes. And even afterwards, you were kind of catatonic.
Were you wondering if you're going to have to go and dig my grave? Oh my goodness. So I got the brilliant idea. Tell me to stop it with the brilliant ideas.
Stop with the brilliant ideas.
I got the brilliant idea to plan a meal, 2 weeks worth of meals. To plan 2 weeks of meals, go grocery shopping for it, and cook it. Now, I understand that a lot of people don't cook all of their meals the same day. I get that. It took me about 3 hours or so to do that, 3 or 4 hours to do that. But people watch all of these YouTubers and cooking channels, and they will do this batch cooking or freezer cooking. And it's absolutely ridiculous. Now, I'm glad they do it for views because it gets them a lot of views. But let me tell you, I was almost dead after cooking for 3 hours, all of my meals for 2 weeks. I am never meal planning again. Stop meal planning and make your life easier. I'm serious. What I do is I just keep everything in my pantry, and I just grocery shop to refill my pantry and fridge and freezer. I don't grocery shop to meal plan at all. I just keep the foods that I have I just eat the foods that I have in the pantry. If we want spaghetti for that night and I don't have all the ingredients for spaghetti, we don't eat spaghetti. We eat something else. If we want green chili and I don't have all the ingredients, we don't eat green chili. I just refuse to do it. So if you want some meal plan ideas, I'm going to give you some ways to actually do it where it's easy and not this ridiculous, I'm going to write down what I'm going to eat for 7 days and then go grocery shopping. That's so outdated and old. Don't do it. Don't do it. I know I'm getting old, but don't do it. Dining on Dime Volume 1, we have meal plans in here for you, 40% off, up to 40% off right now at livingonadime.com, all of our ebooks. All right, so what are some tips and tricks for actual easy meal planning? First, keep a list of 10 summer and spring and summer, and then 10 winter and fall, or fall and winter recipes that you normally like to cook on a note card, and keep all those ingredients on hand. For us, what does that look like? We always like green chili. We always like enchiladas. We always like taco. Can you tell somebody likes Mexican food? Parmesan.
I should do a genetic test.
You should. Parmesan chicken, roast, beef and noodles, beef stew, fajitas, chicken curry, Alfredo chicken, all of those types of things that we eat on a regular basis. I keep the ingredients in my pantry. Then, when we're out of that ingredient, then I just go write it on the list, and then we just go by to refill those. Or if I wait until it is on sale. If it's something like green chilies, I wait till it's on sale. Your posting is super easy, they said again.
I changed. Thank you.
For you guys wondering, Super Easy Recipes is my other YouTube channel, which actually, by the way, is doing 2 times better than Living on a Dime right now. It is going crazy. And so that's how I just eat. I just eat what I have on hand. I don't go out and shop I don't think, oh, today I want to have steak and mashed potatoes. I'm going to go to the store and stop and buy it. I don't do that. I think, what do I have on hand? And that's what we're going to eat. It's not about what I want to eat today necessarily.
But you also keep on hand stuff to make the things that we tend to eat the most, right?
Mm-hmm. Next thing, if you're going to go buy one barbecue sauce, buy 3 to 5. Now, it depends on if you're single or if you have a family or whatever. But if something's on sale, don't just get one of it. Get 3 to 5. And then you have it for the next 3, 6 months, 9 months, a year, however long. And then you don't have to worry about getting that product. The next thing is, it's okay to do easy meals. Let's say you had planned making chicken Alfredo from scratch and you're just too tired and you switch over to spaghetti. It's okay. Really, it's okay. Pre-cook your meats. So when I cook a roast, I don't have leftovers. I have pre-cooked my meat for the next 3 or 4 nights' dinners. So I'll have noodles or beef and noodles. I'll have stir fry. I'll have stew, fajitas, any of those kinds of things will go with my roast. If I make a pork roast, I'll make the whole pork roast, and I've pre-cooked my I just saw pens. I just logged in. The commercial was for Christmas in July for Hallmark. That's funny.
They probably saw Christmas in July in our description.
Probably. And I will oh, I totally forgot what I was talking about. Let's see, I was talking about pre-cooking my meats and my pork roast and all that. So I'll baggie it up and put it in little baggies. And then I will freeze those little baggies in meal-sized portions, usually a half a cup to a cup, depending on how many people. And then I will just take that baggie out, defrost it in the microwave, and just throw, let's say, my ground beef in my spaghetti. And I have literally got dinner ready in the time it takes to cook the noodles. 5 to 7 minutes.
She almost never spends more than 10 minutes making dinner.
Mm-mm.
Except at Christmas or Thanksgiving. Maybe.
Yeah. I just physically can't do it. And the other day, after I had cooked that whole $30, I was doing $30 a week for 2 weeks, and I did the whole 40 meals. I was just dead. I'm like, how in the world do people cook for half an hour to an hour every day in the kitchen? I don't understand. I just don't get it. Put your comments and questions in the comment section, and Mike will send them to me as soon as I'm done. Now, the next thing I want to say is give yourself permission to just keep it simple. You don't have to make it complicated. You can have a rotisserie chicken and make 3 or 4 meals out of a rotisserie chicken if you need to. Just cut up some vegetables. Microwave a package of frozen vegetables. Cut up some fruit and have that with a couple of drumsticks. Have that with barbecue chicken sandwich. You don't have to make it complicated. Now, as you guys will see, I did not, or as you saw, I did not get the video done as I had promised. I am very sorry. But I literally made myself so sick doing that video that I was in bed. I ended at 2. I started at 10 and I ended at 2. And I was literally in bed for the rest of the day. In bed. As a matter of fact, I think I still have bed prints.
Well, she went back to bed today in the middle of the day because.
Shh. Oh. I was making it dramatic.
Oh, sorry. sorry.
No, these bed prints are from today. I still haven't recovered. But, and then yesterday, Sunday, I was still too tired to edit. Not that I usually work on Sunday anyway, but
So it's coming later.
I got the video done today. I will publish it tomorrow. Have it published tomorrow. So if you guys could please forgive me for that. All right, our Christmas in July sale, you can go ahead and send me the first. So Christmas in July sale is happening right now, up to 40% off on our books. The green one is our gluten-free, dairy-free edition right here. If you're gluten-free, dairy-free, check that one out, like me. And our volume 1 and volume 2, easy recipes to get you in and out of the kitchen quick. They are separate cookbooks. They're not the same recipes, except for 2 recipes, and I added the variations that I just couldn't fit into the red one right here. I added for the banana bread and the muffins, the variations in volume 2, because it just, the red one is 600 pages and the blue one is 400 pages. So we just couldn't get it any bigger, or it just wouldn't fit in the book. You wouldn't be able to carry the book is part of the problem.
Well, already
so,
some older people were saying that they absolutely love it. And the one thing is, it's hard to carry it.
But, you know, I'm thinking you're not carrying around your cookbook while you're cooking. You got it on the kitchen table, I would think. So,
Yep.
All right. Okay. Let's get to your comments and questions. Oops, I just got a notification that Living on a Dime is live, dear.
All right.
We should go watch them. They're great.
Where'd you get the notification from?
YouTube.
A little bit late, aren't they?
Yes.
You've been watching it for 15 minutes.
All right. Number 1, Shelly, in appliances. The good news is our water heater is fine. The bad news is that our plumbing is on its last leg. Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. Make sure you get a second opinion before you start doing thousands of dollars of work. That sounds awful. I can't imagine.
Actually, it's interesting because when we had our septic system failure at our house 20 years ago, we were able to put a camera in the line and look at the lines and see what it looked like in there before we had them tear it all up. So unfortunately, it didn't show good news, but it's one good way to make sure.
So we moved into that house, and 3 days later, our whole sewer system backed up into the house. We're like, what the heck is going on? Come to find out, there was no septic system. None. The septic tank, they like to call it, was buried under the garage. It was a homemade septic tank, and it was buried under the garage. And I still harbor resentment from this, but I am trying to forgive. It's not working very well. Maybe at the 20-year mark, we're at the 18-year mark, maybe at the 20-year mark, I can forgive. But we should have sued the people.
Will you mention it on your deathbed?
Yes, we should have sued the people for the $12,000 it was going to cost us. Went to mediation, which we should not have done. I mean, we had to go to mediation, but we should not have agreed to it.
We've got a lot more punchy in our older age. Some of that stuff, I think we would be a lot less likely to let go.
Mike did not want to go to court. I wanted to go to court. We should have gone to court because that was a huge chunk of change. But they had no septic. There was no septic at all. So 3 weeks after we moved in, we're putting in a $12,000 septic tank. I was like, man, I was so mad. All right. Nikki says, I would love Tara on my side if I need to go to court. All right, Tori, excited for this. I desperately needed some good budget ideas. Yay. Bounty the Badlands. Hello from cool and rainy Alberta. Yes, it is not cool, but it is raining here. But it's still like 90 degrees. It's crazy. Sweet Barks and Berries.
Feels like crawfish weather out there.
Yeah.
For y'all in Louisiana.
Do you have a gentle liquid bath soap recipe? Nope. I just use baby shampoo is what I use. Janet, I never meal plan because I may not want what was on the meal plan. I think is what she meant to say. Yep. Valley Badlands, my meal plan. Hubby, what would you like for supper? He names it. I get the meat out to thaw. Yes. Now that's the lovely part about having a whole cow in your freezer. She is a cattle rancher, so I'm sure she's got several cows in her freezers. But that would be so good. But my problem is I forget to take the meat out in the morning to freeze it. That's my big problem. It's gotten really bad since we don't have a refrigerator upstairs. Our cooking has been, how do I say, neglectful, to say the least.
So it's been nice not having the noise, but it has been a little harder preparing food because.
Well, it's hard because when you have to go up and down to get the eggs, and then you have to go up and down to get the milk, and then you forget this thing, and then you forget that thing. By that time, I'm so tired. I'm like.
Everybody just, what do you say? It's not fend for yourselves. What's the word you use?
Every man for himself.
Right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. In the kitchen with Grandma Cece, she says, Tara, cooking meat in the smaller bags is easy. One of my favorite cooking ideas from you. Thank you. That's the way I only spend 10 minutes or so a day cooking dinner. So, James, my ideal meal planning is I plan to eat. Yeah. And it's okay if it's all cereal all the time. Tanya, I plan from what I have on hand and what's on sale. Fill the freezer, use it up. Fill it up again. Very good. Under the median, hello. She doesn't get to, or they, I don't know if it's one or both of them, don't get to catch us live. Thank you. I need to go watch some of your videos. I haven't watched lately. Pen, I just logged in and the commercials for, got that one. Jano Moore number says, read my mind. I was thinking spaghetti. Yep. That's what I'm thinking. Lisa, I keep long cooking meal and short cooking meals available. That's a good idea. When I have time to cook a longer meal, I use them. When I need something quick, I have them available. I also pre-cook a huge packet of hamburger and freeze in portion size packets. Yep. Make tacos, spaghetti, whatever. Yep. Very good. Elaine, is it just my area or is everyone else's Walmart seems to be having less meat? I don't know. I have not shopped the Walmart meat section for a really long time. I don't know. Guys, comment. Has your Walmart been having less meat? I really don't know because I haven't been paying attention. Judy, Mike and Tara, my two favorite people. Oh, she says we're her two favorite people. That's so nice. Hello from Ohio. Ruth, I ate at an
I've been to Ohio.
I have.
Oh, you have? I forgot.
I drove through.
All I know about Ohio is that Bugs Bunny said it's high in the middle and round on both ends. That was in the What's Up Doc video.
There you go. Ruth, I had an Indian restaurant this past weekend. My daughter-in-law treated me. I got some good ideas for sauces and chicken. Yeah, that's actually a really good tip, is go online and look at the menus for the pizza shop for different pizza variations. Go online and look at the menus for the Chinese restaurant, for the Indian food restaurant, for the Mexican food restaurant, and get yourself some ideas. That's a really good idea.
And for pizza shops, a lot of different, like homemade pizza shops have all different kinds of things that other ones don't have too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, it makes me think of that veggie we accidentally got the other day, the veggie pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Pizza was given to us, and it was a veggie pizza, and we're like, oh! We baked it up,
good.
and I was like, this is way tastier than I expected.
Yeah. Nancy, I'm in Northwest New York. It's all the stores here. We used to be the space just for chicken is all meat and chicken. Karen, we cook 5 to 10 pounds of meat at a time and have 2 to 3 recipes selected, and we're now making the sauce in bulk and freezing it. Very good. Wanda, what's the difference between frozen popcorn chicken and chicken nuggets? You get less meat with the frozen popcorn chicken. So it's more batter and less meat, and the chicken nuggets you would have more. It's just the size. Just the size. Marianne, always get meat on sale. A week ago, my store ground beef for $2.49 for 1 pound vacuum seals. I got 18 pounds, perfect for freezing. Very good. Rachel, Loves my lipstick. Thank you. It's actually a lip liner with a lip gloss on top. Donna, your cooking suggestions, recommendations, and cookbooks have saved my sanity. Thank you,
All
Donna. I'm
right.
so glad.
That's awesome.
Bernadine, it's okay, Tara. You need to take care of yourself. We will wait. You can see the next one. Yeah, I mean, my goodness. I'm telling you, I have not been that dead in a long, long time.
Yeah, I was a little scared for her.
A long time. I almost could not walk. I was in the tub at 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I hurt so bad I couldn't hardly stand it. I took 2 Tylenol and an Alka-Seltzer and 2 Aleve. And then I took a painkiller right before bed. It was not pretty. It was not pretty. I don't know how people like Kimmy, I love you, Kimmy, but I don't know how people like Kimmy do the freezer cooking videos where they're spending 4 or 5 hours cooking all day. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I just don't know how they do it.
Kimmy, tell us how you do it.
Yeah. Oh my. All right. Karen, have you considered a holiday recipe and entertaining book? I have not. It wouldn't sell. I know for a fact it wouldn't sell very good. So,
Although I was telling Tara we should do holiday desserts because last year, that was what everybody wanted.
yeah.
We ended up doing, what was it? What did you call it? The world domination?
Fudge world domination.
Yeah, because our channel that works well. Although it's funny, some things that work for one channel don't work for another, and we realized that, and we're like, oh, well, let's run with that.
Yeah. Shelly, last night was French dip sandwiches from Chuck Roast. That's a good idea. Enough beef left over and portioned into food saver bags for 2 future dinners. Very good. Tonight is chili in the crock pot. Very good. Judy, mom is doing well. Thank you for asking. Nikki, hi guys. You are right. You guys are great. Thank you. LS, my 14-year-old made your potato soup. It was delicious. Thank you. I am so glad. So that is in our volume 1 right here. Also, you can get the recipe at livingonadime.com.
Which one?
The potato soup.
Oh, yum. That's a delicious one, too.
As a matter of fact, Jack was going to make potato soup. Jack's wanting to learn how to cook. He's the first one of all my kids that actually wants to learn how to cook. And he wanted to make potato soup himself the other night. He didn't. I don't remember why, but there was some reason.
He's been doing a great job cooking out of that book, though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jenny's wondering why the Alka-Seltzer.
So if you have chronic fatigue syndrome and fibromyalgia, Alka-Seltzer can help you feel better and bring you out of a flare. I think it has something to do with the citric acid and the alkalinity in your body, and it changes the pH in your body, and it brings you out of a flare. It brought me from I'm going to die this instant, it's been nice knowing you, to mostly dead.
You're only mostly dead.
And then after about 3 or 4 hours, I was at, I think I'm dead. But I'm not quite sure yet. So that's how bad it was the other day. Usually I can go from mostly dead to semi-alive. But not Saturday. It was too much. Lane, my copy of your cookbook is used, so used it's covered with masking tape. Wow. That is great. That is a testimony for how much she uses it. Hello, Kayla. She says hello to you and me.
Hi, Kayla.
Crazy days. I made my list of 10 meals. Great idea. Yes. Then you can just look at the list of 10 meals and see, okay, what do I have in the pantry? Like, I know we're almost out of green chilies. I think we just got a couple of green chilies left. They don't go on sale for another probably 6 weeks here. How do I know? Because of my price book. This is how I keep track of my prices right here. It's also on sale this week. But We just won't have green chili until they go on sale. Tori, I remember those videos of the flooding in your basement. Yes. Karen, unless you are certified pro, homemade anything is asking for trouble.
So
What's
she's
she
talking
talking
about the
about?
homemade septic tank. But the thing is, at
Oh,
that
yeah, no
house,
kidding.
the septic tank was probably put in the 1940s or something,
Yeah.
and they did a lot of. The house had been an old cabin, and
Old shack, yeah.
then they remodeled it into a bigger house. So that was basically they just poured a bunch of concrete in there, and it just so you understand, like it was in the days before trash service. So we were out there trying to dig a garden, and we discovered that the area where we're digging was where they used to burn all their trash on the ground. So we just kept digging up old cans and bottles and all sorts of things. And so it's not something that I think most houses would have. It just happened to be that it was an old house that had been remodeled. So
yeah, but they knew, and they did not disclose it.
Yeah, we do think the people there knew, but
you don't build a garage over a septic tank and not know it. I mean, the lid was right there. They built it over the lid.
Did they? I didn't know it had a lid.
Yeah.
The
lid went the lid went like 6 inches under. The lid was right in the corner of the house there. Anyway.
I remember we used the measurement from the camera as how far it went down the pipe to get there so we could dig it because we couldn't figure out where it was in the yard.
I need to work on my forgiveness. Okay. Bounty in the Badlands. We run 2 septic lines, one for summer, and then switch over to fall and winter field. Never had a septic issue. Yeah, some places you may have to do that. Nancy, Tara would have a cast iron pan as her representative. I guarantee you. Oh my goodness, I have gotten on these cop shows where they're treating people bad for nothing. Holy moly. No wonder people don't trust the police. My goodness, some of the stuff that's happening, especially down south, you don't hear that happening in Wyoming. Wonder why. Darlene, how are the appliances? Should have them blessed. Yes. They are not. We are still looking for a fridge. We're waiting for a used one. I thought about getting a retro looking one just to go with the kitchen, but then I'd have to replace the dishwasher and the stove too. I thought about getting a funky color for the videos. And I emailed an appliance place to see if they have an affiliate link because their appliances are really expensive, but they're cute. And they would make great video content. But I'm not about to go spend $15,000 replacing all of my appliances after I just spent $5,000, $6,000 replacing them all. So Jane O'More says, what I pay for water and sewer here, it would probably be a payment for a well and septic, and I can serve. Yeah, some places are really bad for water. I get it.
Did you see what James said?
Please don't meal plan again. We need you and Mike to stay around to help us keep our sanity.
Thanks, James.
We need to meet James in person sometime.
Yes. Virginia would be a new one on my list. But I should go back there and see all the family that I haven't met.
I've been to Virginia. I actually liked Virginia. It's really pretty back there. Mm-hmm. And I missed their great garage sale. They had, I think it was Virginia. Maybe it was for West Virginia. I don't know, Jim. You probably know. But they had this great garage sale, like 100-mile garage sale.
Wow.
And I missed it by a week when I went before. Kimberly, I have both chicken and hamburger thawed right now in the fridge, but I don't feel like cooking tonight, so I will cook them both up tomorrow, and we'll have dinner for the rest of the week. Yep. I am going to have my son pull his refrigerator out of his tiny house bus and bring it in. We were waiting because I keep thinking we're going to find a fridge soon. Right? We are going to find a fridge, aren't we?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, somebody mentioned one that we saw up in Billings, which is about a 2-hour drive from us. And it was just nothing but a refrigerator with no freezer. And we thought, that sounds really cool. But then we looked, and somebody said that, I didn't actually look, but was it you? Somebody said that
the ratings were just as bad.
Well, said that the manufacturer of it was the same as the manufacturer of the Whirlpool and Amana ones that blew up on us in record time. The Amana didn't even last 2 months. The whirlpool lasted a year and a half, and even then it had to be repaired like 5-6 times. So we don't want to do that again. We don't want to go through that because they just argue with you like crazy, and they don't want to repair it. They just want you to buy more extended warranties. And what's ironic is we persuaded Home Depot to take back the Amana after it was 3 months total, because it was 2 months operating and 1 month waiting for parts before it broke down the second time. So I took it back and just said, hey, we've already bought a fridge from you. It was a complete disaster. It only lasted a year and a half. And now we bought another one, and it's only lasted 2 months. And so they were kind enough to swap it out for us. But I'm still getting all the warranty things because
no, they gave us a refund. We didn't swap it.
Oh yeah. They gave us a refund, which is not normal. So we were very thankful. But
they knew they were going to end up on the news if they didn't give us a refund.
I'm still getting all the bombardment of letters saying we should get an extended warranty on that thing. And I was like, sorry, you need to talk to Home Depot, and maybe they can deliver these extended warranty ads out to the dump where it lives. Sorry, can you tell it was frustrating? Anyway, so we don't want to go through the frustration again after in less than 2 years to have to argue with the company about all that. So we were thinking we'd try to buy a used one that's likely to be built better. But we're kind of at the point where there were lots of used ones available in the spring, not so in the summer.
Yeah, there was like literally every day, every other day, there was a white fridge. And the problem is I need white because all my appliances are white. So I need white. And I need either a bottom freezer or a 2-door. Because I can't do a regular fridge because I hurt my back when Dave was a baby. So.
But if we put it out in the garage, like you were saying, does it have to be white then? Or you just want it to have the option of putting it inside?
Well, no, it doesn't. Well, I just thought if we go to sell the house, they're going to want a refrigerator. Oh, we're not selling the house. Never mind. What difference does it make?
You can sell the house when I'm dead. Then I won't worry about it.
Yeah, and I probably wouldn't care either.
Yeah, we're not wanting to move ever again.
No. Barbara says, Mike, I bought the book Atomic Habits. It's very helpful. I lost a lot of discipline after I retired, and it's helping in only one chapter. Maybe I should read that. Do you think it would help me?
I think it would help you if you read it and you do what it says.
It won't help if I just read it? Is it helping you?
I listened to it 1.5 times, and then I ordered the print book, which is arriving on Wednesday. I almost got 2 print books.
You ordered a brand new book. You ordered it from Thrift Books, right? At least?
No, but it was $11, which is a whole lot less for a book like that. I already got $11 out of it, but I think we all need to memorize every page.
Have I taught you nothing in 30 years? You bought a brand new book.
Well, I think for better habits, I couldn't wait 6 months to find it at a garage sale.
I said go to Thrift Books, guys. Go to Thrift Books.
You think it'd be less than $11 at Thrift Books? Because Thrift Books charges you shipping on top of the book price, right?
Let's just take a look real quick, shall we?
Sure.
Not that it's going to matter. Atomic Habits. Actually, you may be right at $11. Oh, you are right.
Well, I thought
How does that make you feel?
It was a big markdown the day when I got it, and I thought it was.
Oh, did you get it on Prime Day?
Oh, I didn't know if it was still Prime Day. I thought Prime Day might have just ended, but maybe it was still Prime Day.
Good job, honey.
See,
good job.
After all that yelling at me, falsely accusing me.
It's $12.39 on Thrift
plus shipping
store,
right?
And then
I deserve a kiss for that one.
$14.38.
Wow. See?
Good job. You are frugal. I falsely took your name in vain. I am so sorry.
I didn't buy the other 3 books I thought about throwing in there. So, see, the frugality took over.
Actually, I'm just razzing Mike, guys. I don't actually care that he bought a book on Amazon. I'm just being dramatic. It's okay.
I didn't ask permission, though. Because that's not how I roll. Oh, if it was a car, I'd ask permission.
Thank you.
and I wouldn't put it on alone.
Well, I bought a hose, and it was much more than that. So
I thought you were done gardening.
well, I mean, I bought this before I was done gardening, but yeah.
Yeah, she had to stop gardening for the year because I wasn't ready to start stockpiling venison and
Rabbit.
rabbit.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Nancy, what is that clicking noise? Do you know? I keep
No.
hearing a clicking noise.
You want me to go over there and
It's
wait for it?
disturbing me. I tend to keep track of leftovers and make a new and quick dish with them. Very good. Banning the Badlands, 90 degrees. Heck, it's only 22 Celsius or around 70. Tomorrow the high is 13 or 55. Oh my goodness, I am moving up there. She said then it shoots back up to 90. Yeah, it's 90 here today, but it's raining.
Oh, it really feels like we're in a pressure cooker today.
Tori, I always order Walmart in the app so I don't see the meat selection. Yeah, that's what I do. Well, no, I don't. I don't order meat from Walmart, but I mean everything else I get on pickup. I did order for this video coming out tomorrow. I did order the pork loin, but everything else I usually get on sale at the other grocery stores for meat. Karen, meat prices in Baltimore are up and the selection isn't great. Wow. Under the median. Haven't noticed it at Walmart, but I walked into Aldi the other day and there was a lot of empty shelf space. Wow. Jay No More. Hard to find even fine burger for under $5 a pound. Now, that is true. I haven't seen hamburger for less than I think it was $4.99 over 4th of July. Send me the next one. Nikki, our Walmart in Paris, Texas has plenty of meat, just not an affordable price. Steaks are beyond ridiculous. Wow.
Next one is coming. You're going to like it.
Uh-oh. Barbara Jean says, I bought the workbook to go with it too. It was more expensive than the book. Oh my. Penn says, have you tried Alberus for books? Their site searches multiple places, including Goodwill and other thrift stores. Huh. I'm telling you, I am going to start a thrift store in this town.
We don't buy books that often.
No, we really don't.
That's
why I don't care if he buys a book. We've maybe bought 20 books in 30 years. If
typically,
that many.
I used to buy books like crazy before I married Tara. And I actually stopped buying them like crazy before I married you too. But the thing is, I started to realize, wow, I spent however much on this book and I read it once and now it's on my shelf and I'm not reading it anymore. And the thing with the Atomic Habits book is it's the kind of book that after listening to it a couple times, I thought I need to read this over and over again until it sticks really well, because it has a lot of useful information, ideas about how to have better habits.
All right, well, that's what I need. I gotta get some good habits going here. My habits stink at the moment. Daffodil Yellow, Tari, paid off my student loan. Good job.
That is awesome.
Almost $16,000.
That is awesome. You will never regret it being gone.
And the rest of her comment is not on there, but it says you guys gave something. Maybe we gave her the kick in the buns she needed to get it paid off or something like that. Good job. Jamie, the best advice I got from your channel is to buy some frozen pizzas. And Ray made food for days when I want to eat junk food or feeling lazy. We save so much money. Yes. If you're going out to eat junk food at the fast food place, just keep that same junk food at home and throw it in the air fryer, oven, or microwave. That is great. I'm so glad you're doing that. Darlene, how about leftover spaghetti sauce over rice? That is actually how I eat it because I am gluten-free. Up to 40% off right now, guys, for my gluten-free, dairy-free cookbook.
Which has amazing brownies. If you get it, you should make that recipe first.
What was it? 3 or 4 days ago, I made the ginger cookies in there because I was wanting some spice cookies. I'm ready for fall.
She's been saying, yesterday she said, it's fall. And I'm like, it's not fall, it's July.
My birthday is next week. Wait, is my birthday next? Oh, my birthday's next week.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
it's a week from today. No, it's not. 7 from tomorrow?
From tomorrow.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
So I'm going to have to make me a coconut cream cake. But where was I going? What does my birthday have to do with any of this? So I had a point. Oh, I know what the point is. So since I'm a summer birthday, this really has nothing to do with my birthday, but since I'm a summer birthday, I think it would just be wrong to put out the fall decorations before my birthday. So next week, my fall decorations are coming out. Actually, I've got to do it because I'm starting the fall videos for my cooking channel. And I figure if I get the fall decorations out, then maybe the weather will be cooler. What do you think? Think it works that way?
If you put yeah. It works that way if we put the decorations out and then we go somewhere where the weather's cooler. Ireland. Oh, Daffodil Yellow's comment that was cut off. She added it afterwards. Sorry, I paid off my student loan, 15.7K. You guys gave me the strength and focus and motivation. Yay.
Yay.
That is awesome.
Good job.
And getting rid of that debt is so awesome. Then you never
It's
think
great
about
being
it
debt-free.
anymore.
I bought me a new lipstick.
Ooh, nice. Can I try it?
As long as it's coming from me and you're not just trying it on yourself.
No, I'm not
If you're
going
trying it on yourself, we got other things we got to discuss.
No, I'm a second
With the iron pan.
I'm a secondhand lipstick wearer.
Okay, mark the time. We gotta make that into a short. 46 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Hopefully nobody will steal it before I can get it edited tonight.
Tonight? What's
Okay, secondhand lipstick wear. That's great. Okay, Donna. Sorry you weren't feeling well. Thank you. Yeah, actually, man, I really overdid myself. That was not good. It was pretty bad, actually. Badlands, have you tried Relief Factor? My niece bought some for her hubby, and it seems to help with his pain. Nope, I have never heard it. I will write it down and see what it is. Relief Factor. Wonder what that is.
They advertise it on the radio a lot for pain.
They do. Relief Factor. Factor ingredients. Let's see what it is. What is Relief Factor ingredients? It is turmeric, omega-3s, phosphatidylide, epidemium, and Japanese fleece flower. Never heard of any of those. I'm already on omega-3. I tried turmeric before and it didn't really seem to do anything. Huh. Herb for joint pain.
First of all, look at Bernadine's happy early
Oh,
birthday
thanks,
to you.
Bernadine.
But then look at what Nancy said.
You're in trouble with my sings. I feel pretty.
I'd have to be kicked in the head by a horse to start singing I Feel Pretty.
Then I'll hit you with the frying pan and get you back again.
And being that we're in Wyoming with Friends with Ranches, it's not beyond possible.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Space Girl says YouTube has a 28-minute video on atomic habits. Might have
Oh
to watch
my.
it.
Okay, Tammy, Tara, we are having some financial struggles and don't have a lot of food in the house right now. Thanks to the Dining on a Dime cookbooks right here, guys. I have been able to put together meals with what I have. Good job, Tammy.
Awesome.
That is great. That is great.
That's why we did it, because we were just kind of coming out of that phase when you wrote the book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. And I've used it several times. Tammy, Tara, Patty, good evening. Hello, Patty, and they are having tacos. Patty, way to go, Jack. Yep. And Nikki says, awesome. Proud of you, Jack. Jamie, the only time I did the bulk freeze cooking was when I was prepping meals after I gave birth. Yeah, now how I bulk cook is I will pre-cook my meat. So I'll make a roast. And I'll cook roast and potatoes, and that'll be our meal, for the first night. Then the second night I'll make fajitas. Then the third night I'll make beef noodles. And then the fourth night I'll make beef fajitas. That's how I do it. Our life. I love watching the cooking videos from way back. Thank you. Mary, I'm happy to know that I am flaring right now. Yeah, try Alka-Seltzer. It works pretty good, actually. But when I do something really stupid like I did on Saturday, I'm not doing that again. Cooking with cat liver. I made the peanut butter cookies in dining room. My husband's coworker said they were the best ever, and he doesn't like peanut butter cookies. Thank you.
You did it again.
What'd I do?
You said cooking with cat liver.
Oh, good grief, cat liver. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, cat liver. I'm still not feeling that great, honestly. Froze family. Hi from southern Japan, where the humidity is 91%. That is why I do not live in Japan. So it's less than yesterday's humidity of 94%. Oh, my goodness. She's holed up between dental appointments in her sewing room in the AC, cranking out baby quilts to keep me sane. Very good. Our car in the shop and no AC in their borrowed truck. Wow. Mandy's catching us live. Hello, neighbor in Nebraska. Was watching a show from 6 years ago today, and still lessons learned are relevant. We are working on paying our house off in the next 2 years. Very good. Thank you for the prayers. Under the Median says, LOL, Mike, mostly dead. We quote that movie all the time. I know. I think we are spirit friends, and we don't know it. I know. Bounty in the anybody who's a fan of Princess Bride is my friend.
You'd like to think that.
They may be like, I want to distance myself from them.
Oh, that's such an amazing movie.
We need to watch that again.
Don't overthink it if you've never seen it. Just go with it.
Family Badlands. I sort of batch cook. I do carrot cakes, pies, tarts, and lasagna, so I always have a few field meals. Very good. Yep. Look at my bed print is still on my arm. Laying down.
We'll keep it 'cause you'll be going back to bed right after the show.
My goodness. Wanda, I know I'm not dead because I'm in so much pain. I'm sorry, Wanda. I totally feel for you. Oh. Nancy, I do cook extra, such as taters, made broccoli cheese sauce over taters, dice the rest of the taters for salad and home fries, thin the sauce and puree cream of broccoli soup. Oh, yum. That sounds so good. We also, Volume 1, the red one, has a really good broccoli soup, and livingonadime.com is where you can get the recipe, and super easy recipes is where you can watch the video.
Wow.
Nancy, Shelly, I do once a month cooking freezer meals for years and years when I was working. The cooking day was exhausting, though it was nice to have dinners. Yeah, it's absolutely exhausting. Whew. Jana, I have your lemon lava cake from today. It's in the oven. Yay. Oh, man, that was good. I taste tested it, and it was really good. Tori, you should watch some of the cop body cam videos from Midwest Safety and some of those other channels. They'll help you see the good sides of cop. There's definitely some bad apples, but not all of them. Yes, and I'm not bashing cops by any stretch of the imagination. I am not.
We have a lot of respect for the police.
We have a lot of friends, and I am not bashing them. I'm just saying I can understand why people have that opinion after watching stuff like that, or if you've been treated that way. But yes, we've had lots of good experiences, thankfully.
Brenda says, my name is Inigo Montoya.
And?
You killed my father. Prepare to die.
Would you like to just quote the whole movie while we're sitting here?
Sure.
We'll keep this family friendly though, and not put the quote that you always quote me, okay?
All righty then.
You're blushing.
What?
Chrissy, we both bit the bullet and bought a new fridge during the fourth sale, $600. Very good. Emily, my husband just told me yesterday that it looks like I need to get a new copy of Volume 1 because it used and marked it with so many bookmarks. I have Volume 2, but it's in better shape. Oh, wow. That is great. Darlene, do you and Mike have a favorite seafood or fish dish? Mike, what's your favorite seafood or fish dish?
I see food and I eat it. Actually, I
He does not.
don't really eat seafood.
He can't stand anything from the ocean.
I think it's a psychological thing, to be honest, from when I was a kid. But I have eaten some things that tasted good. I just couldn't get over the fact that they were fish, like salmon. So I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, and I've eaten crab, but
So Mike hates seafood. I love seafood. My favorite is fish tacos. I've been making fish tacos. That's pretty much been my diet for like 4 months. I've had a few other things, but since I've gone off the diet, but I was just strictly on fish tacos. I really like fish tacos. James, I've heard of it. I think it's on the eastern side of the state. We live in the southwest. There are where the mountains are.
oh, I should have said, well, one of our kids' favorite fish is the little goldfish crackers. The little goldfish crackers.
Yeah. Shelly, lemon lava cake, come to mama. Yeah, go over to Super Easy Recipes. I just did, I don't know how many was it, 5 or 6 recipes in one video, and the lemon lava cake is the first one, and it's in the crock pot. So you have to turn on your oven, and it is yummy. Mike did not test that one. He wasn't home that day.
Which one?
The lemon lava cake. It was really good, though.
Oh,
It was really good.
I love the lemon ones that you've been making.
It was all I could do to not break my gluten-free diet to eat it, let me tell you. Amy, listening to you and planting pineapple plants. Oh, what? Listening to you and planting pineapple plants along with mulching flower beds. And we're in the middle of a heat wave and major allergies. Where do you live?
I bet California.
They don't grow pineapple. She's got to be, or Amy. She's got to be in Hawaii. They don't grow pineapple in California, do they? Do they grow pineapple in California?
In Hawaii. I can't remember. Or did you say?
I'm curious. Type in the name of her photography and see where she's at.
Yes. Amy, she's told us. You've told us before, Amy. I just don't remember. Here, let me take a look.
I'm
quick.
curious.
Tampa.
Oh,
Florida.
in Florida? They grow pineapple in Florida?
Well, I was wondering. They grew a lot of things of that nature in Florida and California.
Well, I didn't know they grew pineapple. I thought that was strictly a Hawaiian thing. Please forgive my mistake in stereotyping Florida. Oh my goodness.
Another reason to like Florida.
I guess. I did not know that. All right, everybody's asking about the lemon lava cake. Here you go. Here's the link. Boom. They got it. Okay, let's see. Do you have the next one? Froze family,
Sure.
Pretty much it. Problems is we are in town. I nearly passed out the other day. I don't do well in humid heat. Never did. Hubby is okay. He grew up in tropical Africa. Oh my goodness. Whew.
Wow. Yeah, that probably is quite hot.
Yeah.
Let me grab that.
I don't know how.
Let's see. That was number 4, right? Coming at you.
All right, let's see. Alice
Boom.
says, love my air fryer, the cleanup, the speed and convenience. What's there not, especially with easy meal planning? Yeah, we use the air fryer a lot. Wanda, I think Mike should be able to try the lipsticks and let him do the great toilet paper.
You made me do the great
Here
toilet
you
paper
go.
bait. Oh, hey.
There, did you try the lipstick?
Is that my color?
Didn't really show up. So what's funny is
Tommy's going to be grabbing a screenshot of that one.
So what's funny is that is a new lip liner I'm trying that's supposed to be, like stay on really good. And only thing that came on was the lip
That was
gloss.
nice and soft and luscious.
So all it came off was the lip gloss. That's funny. So it actually works, I guess.
All right.
Is my lipstick still on there?
Let me see. Ooh, it is. Ooh, it's all sparkly too.
Well, I just added more lip gloss, but okay, back to the
Clear Trio is asking which book.
for what?
I don't recall what the issue. What the
We were
thing was.
talking about the potato soup was in volume 1, the red one. Broccoli soup is in volume 1. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, Bounty Benlands. Then Tara will start singing "Going to the Wash That Man Right Out of My Hair." Nancy, they may need to put the intro music for a minute while Mike tries the lipstick out.
She says, Amy says, I'm in Florida, zone 9B. I grow bananas, start fruit, mangoes, tropical fruit. I do better with tropical fruits than a regular garden.
9B? Yeah, you would be able to grow. Oh my goodness. Send me some. Oh, the best fruit we ever had was from our friends, the Economides. You guys, if you're frugal, you know them, America's Cheapest Family. They sent us a whole box of grapefruits and oranges from Arizona one December. Oh, it was so good. It was so delicious. Jerry, happy birthday next week. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Tori, are you guys in your house or in the shed? I've always wondered. So this is a great big 1,200 square foot garage that we have. And it's where we store our books, and we made a studio in a quarter of it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in a studio that's part of the book warehouse.
Yes, we are. You can clean the lipstick off your lips now.
Oh, am I sparkling?
Do you want me to smooch it off of you?
Yeah.
Wanda, it was really rainy for a couple of days after I came home from back surgery. I looked out the door and had a gaping hole in the ground. The prior order did not tell us there was a well there. Oh my goodness.
Wow, that could be a problem if you had kids.
Wow, that's
super
dangerous. Tanya, I'm watching you while cleaning all the hardware to my cupboards. Very good. You go, girl. Pen, have you tried? Oh, I read that one. Lemons.
Is that where she said, have you tried?
Yeah. I already read it, but Alvarez for their books.
Yeah.
Check that.
She said Atomic Habits used for $357.
So you didn't get a good deal?
I didn't know about it.
I've never heard of that place. I've never heard of it.
She said they're looking at all. So it sounds like they find out the prices of thrift stores all over the place.
I tell you, I'm starting a thrift store in this town.
Yeah.
I say we clear out the books and start a thrift store.
How about you start a library? Okay, never mind.
Well, so why Mike's laughing is we're trying to figure out. So Mike works at the library. Okay. Not for the library, at the library. Okay. But there's a new library opening up across the street from the library. And we can't figure out why. But the lady came and bought one of my old chairs to put in there because it has a library books on it. One of my old chairs. And so she put it in there, and we saw her notice that she was opening. But I didn't get to ask her while she was there why she's opening a library across the street from the library. But anyway. But at the same time, that could be very good marketing because your audience is already there.
So you're standing next to the traffic?
Putting yourself straight in where the flow of traffic is. So that's actually maybe very good marketing. Because if you're already at the library looking for stuff and you're like, well, maybe I'll go check the other library to see if there's something I need.
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
That could actually be brilliant marketing.
Than the other library has.
That could actually be very brilliant marketing.
Popular ones that are often out next door. Like all the little Christian romances that you like.
Yeah. Lemon squeezy. I thought meal planning was just making a plan for the week and buying the ingredients, and meal prepping would be cooking it all and freezing it. You are correct. You are correct. Dixie Girls. Seems like it wasn't too long ago when ground beef was 99 cents a pound. I know. I remember those days. I'm old. I can say I remember when I got ground beef for 99 cents a pound.
Claire Trio says when she said which book, she was wondering about the lemon lava cake.
It is not in my books. It is on.
It's in the description of the video right now.
Yeah, Mike's got to get the post made.
It'll be on a post later this week.
Alice, I season 3 proteins on a Sunday, chicken, beef, and pork. Then when I come home after work, depending on my mood, I grab one. You'd be surprised how just having things seasoned saves you energy and money. That's a great idea, actually. That's what I need to do. I really need to do that. That's a good idea. Valley of the Badlands. Get the beef. Part of my problem, though, is with CFS and fibromyalgia. I don't know if some of you feel this way, but I just don't feel like eating, and I'm nauseated, but I'm hungry. So then I just graze all day long because nothing sounds good. Nothing tastes good.
You need some grits. They're kind of plain. They taste like salt and butter.
I'd rather have cream of wheat, but yes, I get the point. But that's part of my problem. Vanity Badlands, get the beef sales now because it's not going down. Friday team sales were still at $3,300 per calf. Next spring when they are fat, watch the prices soar. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Nancy, I live next to I remember when cows were selling for like $500. Now that was a long time ago, but still, I remember that. Nancy, I live next to church with frequent thrift store sales. This weekend is free book giveaway. Got my running shoes and a box ready. Good for you. Beverly, the Atomic Habit book is free listening with your local library. Get your free library card ASAP. Ooh, I should do that.
Yeah, is that on Hoopla? I know there are some things you can get on Hoopla with your library card without going to the library. So yeah, movies and audio are kind of good things to get there.
Kayla, I've been ready for fall since May. Me too. What are you going to say to me?
Cars all fall all the time.
I am. Fall's my season.
And I just realized I was kind of dropping off in my voice at the end of that. Do you want me to send you the next one? Or you're
sure.
Not
yep, I'm almost there. Mandy, Hobby Lobby has all their fall stuff already. Oh, I'm sure. Yeah, she said it's so beautiful. Oh, I should go. I should go to the big city and look. Nancy, I would love to see a home tour after you fall decorate. Thank you. I will do that for you. Vicki, I bought grass-fed ground beef cheaper than regular ground beef at Sam's. Holy moly, that's crazy. Vicki, we are paying off our Jeep on the 1st. Good job. It will have 2 vehicles paid off. Woo!
Yay, awesome.
Chris loves my cooking videos. Thank you, Chris. Oh my goodness, you guys, the comments on my cooking videos are just absolutely crazy. Jay No More, I just freeze the extra and reheat another night. Yep. Shannon, hello. Happy Monday to you too. Janet, my son made your meatloaf recipe for my birthday Friday. It was delicious. Yay. Right here, Dining on a Dime.
Oh, meatloaf is awesome.
Volume 1. It is exceptional. I think the extraordinary meatloaf is in volume 2. I can't remember. I need to figure out what I want for my birthday dinner. What do I want for my birthday dinner?
That's a good question.
I'm
Probably
sure
tired of tacos.
I'm sure our son thinks that we need to take him out for my birthday. So my son says that we need to take him out for my birthday, for Mother's Day, not my birthday, for Mother's Day because I made him a mother. Because he made me a mother. I totally messed that whole thing up. My son said on Mother's Day, Mom, you need to take me out to dinner to celebrate Mother's Day because I made you a mother.
I don't think you understand the way this works. That's from The Princess Bride, right?
I think so. True Joy, who doesn't love The Princess Bride? Lots of great lines.
Oh,
I know.
No, I don't think that means what you. I don't think that means what you
think it means. Yeah.
Yeah, the other one is a Star Trek quote.
Yeah.
I get my quotes mixed up occasionally.
Kayla, I watched The Princess Bride on audiobook. Did you know it was a book? I didn't. I did know it was a book. Yes. Turid, her husband is stable. Oh, yay. He will be on a nursing home, like probably a rehabilitation type home. They will be training him to do better. I hope it will help him. Oh, thank goodness for letting us know. That is so good. Mary, I'll have to get volume 1 when I get disability check next week. Yes, volume 1 is great. Shannon says, inconceivable, but you do it better. Go ahead.
What?
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable.
Mary, she has the ebook, but I have trouble using it. Yeah, sometimes it depends on the device that you're using the ebook on. It's easier on some things than other. Penn wanted to mention a new series I saw, The Gilded Age. Gilded Age, very wholesome. We should write that down. The Gilded Age. I wonder what it's about. We're looking for new stuff to watch. We're watching Columbo for the 3,437th time, and I'm getting kind of like, okay. But
we only have to watch the last 3 seasons, and then we can go on to something else. What is the one next of kin? That was kind of amusing. We only watched 2 episodes of it.
My mom sent it to us. The
It's
Next of Kin. It's a British comedy.
It's an
Type in
old-
Next of Kin British comedy.
Yeah, it's an older British comedy, and we got some laughs out of that. It was pretty funny.
Claire says, my number 1 is fish tacos. Yep. Alice says, love, love, love my air fryer. Oh, read that one. Yep. And Vicky, my daughter loves salmon patties until her sister told her it was fish. Oh, brother, that figures. Ellis, separate note, you both laughing with each other so much tonight. She loves that. Oh.
Aw, yay. Smoochy kisses. All right.
Darlene says you look dazed from my kiss.
I was dazed. Wow.
I still got it after all these years.
Yes.
There was hesitation.
That's because I was reading a comment. And
There was hesitation. There should never be hesitation.
You hesitated.
Now I'm questioning our marriage.
Are you?
Turret says she's seen people who have pineapples in their garden in Miami. Wow. I did not know. Florida grew pineapples. I did not. Jane Moore, lemon cake sounds good. Bookmark that. Yes. Kimberly, the prices at thrift stores are actually eclipsing the regular stores. They are cashing in on the fact that thrift stores became trendy. I hate that. I know. Vanity Badlands, did your petunias ever recover after they had transplant shock? So it was not transplant shock. I knew it wasn't transplant shock. I have been a gardener for over 40 years.
Really?
40 years I've been a gardener. It was not transplant shock, and I knew it, but I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. You want to know what it was? It was cyclamen mites. I have never heard of those and never knew what they were. And I got them from the Amish greenhouse and then Boom Gardener's greenhouse. That's where they came from, both of them. The Amish one had white flies, and Boom Gardeners had cyclamen mites. So I started spraying every about 4 or 5 days, and thankfully they are finally go take your phone, since we're talking about this.
Okay.
And take a picture of my bird bath.
Okay.
With the red one, and we'll show it to them real quick.
The one that the deer ate?
Uh-huh. And then take a picture of the
Take a picture of the bird bath.
Yeah. And then the ones on the porch. Just the purple ones on the porch. Just those 2 pictures, real quick.
Gotcha.
I'll watch comments.
I just sent you 6.
Okay.
And then after that.
And I'll have Mike go take a picture because I got something I was going to say about that. I knew I thought I should have done that. Bang Badland, or Jane Moore. Maybe the library is moving to a new building. No, this is like a little mini library. So it's like a lady setting up an independent library of some sort. I have no idea why, but she is. So apparently she used to be a librarian at the school, I think, is what she said. Yeah, I think. And then I asked my friend, and I think that's what my friend said too. I can't remember for sure. In the kitchen with CC, maybe they're closing no, they're not closing the old one. Kimberly, you just took a stomach pill tonight because my stomach was hurting with hunger pangs, but I'm nauseated at the same time, just having a flare-up recently. Put my hair, stopped falling out, and I don't have any bald spots right now. So it seems like one thing treats for another. Yeah, trades for another. I know, I totally feel ya. Elaine says, sad to not see much of your gardening videos this year. Yeah, because I haven't had a garden. It is just now finally starting to do something. So that's why I'm going to have Mike go take a picture and show you guys. You'll see why. It's crazy. Kimberly, the weeds just are taking over my garden. I'm not out there weeding every day because it's just too much out of my back. So we decided this fall we're going to dig up all the plant beds and redo them. That's what I would do. I would do that. Vanity Badlands, we have already lost almost an hour of daylight since solstice. Winter is coming sooner than later. I know, us too. I mean, you're even further north than we are, but we've lost. I was just thinking last night, it was like 7:45 and it was getting dark out. And I was like, what is going on? And I just realized, oh my goodness, it's only been a month, but the sun just switches so fast here. You can just see it just going. Wanda, tell him that you're to be rewarded for making him a son. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Mary, I've never watched The Princess Bride. Oh, Mary, it's a cute show. Wanda, She loves her some Columbo. Yes, we love Columbo too, so we watch it over again all the time. Mary, love the older British comedies. Yes. Next of Kin is the one Mom found. Just type in Next of Kin on YouTube. Next of Kin British comedy probably is what you'll find. And so far, we've only watched 2, but they seemed cute. Our life. As you were talking about your pain, does your heart ever race? Yeah, it's really weird. Sometimes I'll be sitting there and I'll just have to catch my breath because it feels like my heart is just pounding really quick. Can you text those to me?
I was going to ask you which ones. Because you said purple ones on the deck, and I wasn't sure which purple ones on the deck. There's that. Here, there's a whole bunch of them. You can send them to yourself.
Go ahead. You were what?
Like 10 years ago, I was having that heart racing thing like you're describing.
Mm-hmm.
And the doctor said, if that ever happens again, you should go to the emergency room. And then we went there, and eventually they said it was reflux. So it was weird. I was watching my eating a little better after that, and they had me take some reflux medicine, and it went away. Oh, actually, what they said was the problem wasn't the eating. They said I was taking too much ibuprofen.
Oh, I remember that now.
They said ibuprofen is super efficient at what it does, and part of what it does is it reduces whatever it is that prevents reflux. And so it was causing me to have major reflux. And so I just kicked back. I started being very sparing on the ibuprofen. Of course, if you're chronically ill, that's probably not a good thing. But maybe there's another drug you can switch to.
Okay, here, got the pictures. Thank you. Okay, so here's the petunias I was talking about. What? Why are they all the same? What?
It looks like there's 5 copies of that one picture. They all have the same file name.
Hold on. Oh, good grief. Okay, hold on just a second, guys. All right.
Wow, that bird bath looks amazing, even with the deer.
Technology.
Pretty soon, the volume of your flowers is going to outweigh what the deer and the rabbits can do.
Well, that's what I have to do every year, is just hope I can plant more than. So here is my bird bath. Let me get it on here. So here's the first picture. And let's see. Okay, so here's it was an old fountain. I planted this old fountain. And so these are some zinnias and petunias and salvia that I planted. I grew all of these. I didn't grow the salvia, but I grew everything else from scratch. So like straight from scratch. And then the deer came along, little farts. And let's see, how do I do this? How do I change?
Mama just thinks you're going to like the cute little baby with its spots, and you're not going to want to chase it off. But Mama's wrong.
Yeah, we're going to be having some special animal. So then the deer came, and that is what they did. You can see it got shaved there on that section. Little turds. And then, okay, so now the petunias. So here's the petunias. Oops, wait a minute. Sorry, guys. I got a problem here. Hold on.
Can you switch it back to us for a second?
Yeah, you can.
Oops. How do we get it back to us?
Oh, good grief.
Wait, what? Everything's black.
We can't get our stuff to work here. Hold on just a second. Let's see. StreamYard.
I got the flowers back, but where are we?
Hold on, guys. Let me hold on.
We're still here.
We're talking because we have no. Okay. Well, here's my petunias.
In the dark.
So here's my petunias, and these aren't the ones that I want a picture of, but that's okay. But you can see here on the bottom right, this one is still fighting it. Look how pretty in the top right, on the top left corner. That's what they're supposed to look like. And that one's coming out of it. But the one on the bottom right, it is just not coming out. And it got cyclamen mites. And I had to, there, I got us. I had to, they're kissing, they said. I had to I just was spraying with 7 and malathion, and I don't remember what the other one was. I was just rotating through the insecticides, trying to just save them. And so what happened was, it wasn't transplant shock. They would get transplanted and they would just die because the mites would just take over. And then the heat hit, and so the mites just multiplied by the billions. The problem with the cyclamen mites is you can't see them. So that's why I didn't know. I never even knew it was a thing that existed. So, okay, next one.
There were more after I left, so I'm going to be making you another one.
Oh, you sent me 6. I'm ready for 7.
Did you read 6 already?
Yes.
Oh, well, in that case, just read them off the screen.
Okay.
Surprised as petunias.
Carolyn says, don't forget to like the video, friends. Yes, guys, please give us a thumbs up and like. And what, Mike? Susie says, what? Oh, my petunias always peter out as summer goes along. Maybe it's a near 100. Yes, that is the problem. So, Lemmy Squeezy says, I put garland around my garden and the deer leave it alone. Yeah, I have chives going crazy. So I think I'm going to take chive seeds and spread them all over the garden and see if the smell from the chives will keep them out next year. But I'm fencing. This year I'm working on fencing and hopefully keep the rabbits and the deer out then. Jeannie, you may have already told us, but what brand of refrigerator did you end up getting? We didn't end up getting one, but we had a Frigidaire. No, we had a Whirlpool and an Amana, which are made by the same company, and they both pooped out on us. Lemon Squeezy says, my deer are eating my hibiscus. Ooh, yeah. Elaine says, Tara, went to our British shop in town the other day to try to find your favorite Irish tea. Had no luck. Aw, thanks. That's nice. I know, they don't carry it. I have not seen it here in the United States. I haven't seen it anywhere except at Lidl in Ireland is where I got it.
Wait, which one was it?
The Fallons.
Oh, Fallons, yeah.
Somebody said it was the same as the Louisiana here in the United States, and I got the Louisiana, and I don't think it was quite the same. I don't know. Jay No More. Deers are stinker trimming honeyberry bushes. I know. I'm so mad. Mary, I only have coyotes and squirrels. Yeah. Farm cats. That helps. Yep, she's got farm cats. Tara, predator scent seriously works. Yes. The problem is our sprinklers go off every night and hit the garden. So I would literally have to spray everything every day. Well, the sprinklers go off in the middle of the night, wash the stuff off, and I think the deer are getting it before I can even get up. My disappointment is immeasurable. My day is ruined, and I am stricken with melancholy.
You're stricken with melancholy?
Okay, let's see.
What color? Which one is it on the Fallons you like?
I think it was red. Have you been served? Yeah, that was funny too. Yeah, it's just not there. It's like it doesn't exist, but I know it was there.
There was a listing that says they don't have it and don't know when it's coming in, but I was looking to see if there were any other ones. Let me see.
Now the berries tea is also really good, but it's green. That was it.
It says unavailable. We don't know when it will be back in stock.
Yeah. I don't know.
Sometimes it's worth sending your husband to go get it for you in Ireland just so you can have it off your mind and not be worrying about it.
$3,000 worth of tea. How many suitcases of tea could you bring home for that? How many suitcases of tea could you bring home for that?
Flight isn't that pricey.
So you're going to fly over there, go to Little's, get my tea, and fly right back home?
No, I'll probably find somebody that'll say, come hang out here with us. Ooh, I could bring some books over in the meantime and spread them around.
Yeah, no kidding.
Did you run out?
Okay. Alice says, never heard this story before about this channel name, I think. So the channel, I think she's talking about our channel name. It is living. So we started off as Living on a Dime. But when we started having people criticizing us because we were rich living in our $120,000 house that was really fancy, I mean, it did look nice.
It looked nice because we made it look nice.
I worked hard making that house look cute.
Yeah.
And then the new people just ripped everything out. But we won't go there.
I
Anyway.
worked hard building arches and fences and paths.
I know. It was beautiful. We should go find it. And so
they scraped everything, so there was nothing but just grass.
there was nothing
There were no
left.
flowers or decorations of any kind.
Absolutely nothing. Here's the post. How do I show this?
Can you choose?
Here. Okay, living on a dime. So now let me do, okay, here you go. So here's our website, guys. Get our cookbooks. Oh, you didn't change it on the website.
What?
No wonder we're not selling. Oh my goodness. We've had the sale on for a week. And
I changed everything in the store, but I didn't tell the website.
oh,
That's the first time I've ever done that. I was in a rush.
we've got too much going on.
You want me to go do it right now?
Yes. Okay, well, thank you for asking that. Okay, let me see if I can I not click on the pictures?
Sorry,
So,
I'm updating that now. Just kidding.
okay, so here, I guess I'll just have to go big. So here's our arbor we were talking about. Let me see if it shows. Okay, so there's our arbor. Isn't that cute? Mike made that for me out of my old windows. There, I'll make it a little bit bigger so you guys can see it.
Well, that did turn out really nice.
And then, so here is, here's our fencing that we went and got. And the old pickup we borrowed from my brother. Here is us, here's Mike and I putting in the fence posts. I did not know at the time that I was pregnant with Jack here.
Woo!
I was sitting on the auger trying to weigh it down while I was pregnant. Probably not the smartest idea. Okay, and then here's all the ads. Here's the arbor again. Here's the arbor, another direction. Oh my goodness, that garden was so pretty. So here, okay, so we fixed up our house. Now that's cute, isn't it?
That was very cute.
But I painted that whole house myself.
Oh, it was like,
made
was it gray
the
or beige or
shutters.
something?
Yeah, it was like gray, I think. Painted the shutters. Put in the whole picket fence in a really cute garden. Here's some of my gardens right there. And that's it. But I worked hard. And so people were criticizing us for living on a dime when we were rich. And we were like, the whole point of living on a dime is so you're not living in poverty for your entire life. Whining about finances.
Yep.
And so we changed it. He changed the sale.
On the front page. Now you gotta get the side page.
So living on a dime to grow rich is because you're living on a dime so then you can be rich later. And now we are rich by standards across the world in the top, but I mean, most of Americans are in the top 5% or something. But anyway, yeah, so that's the whole story behind the name. Okay, so very long, convoluted story. Sorry about that, guys. Vicky, my sister, had black-eyed Susan. She went on vacation, came back, and the rabbits were all petals. Oh my goodness, ate all the petals. The deer don't like glittery. Yes, lemon squeezy. I bought 35 pinwheels that were flashy at the dollar store.
It was cool.
But it's didn't stop them. And Space Girl, how did you figure out mites if you can't see them? So I searched for days, because this has happened every single year at this house. And I'm like, something is going on. What is going on? Well, the greenhouse, that store that I'm buying them from, is getting these plants that are infected. Well, I finally ran across a picture of what my flowers were doing, because I knew it wasn't transplant shock and I knew it wasn't mites that I could see. Like I couldn't see the white flies or aphids. I couldn't see anything like that. I knew I was watering enough, and I knew I wasn't overwatering. I've been gardening for 40 years. I've never had my petunias do like this until I moved to this house. And so then I finally ran across, and it was a picture looking exactly like what my petunias looked like. And the guy said it's cyclamen mites. And I was like, that's it. And I started spraying them, and I've been spraying them every 4 days.
Now all the pages have it.
Okay, now you guys can go get our Christmas in July sale. Oh my goodness. We've had it up a whole week. No wonder. Okay. Susie, Whirlpool dishwasher leaked under my flooring.
She's gonna trade me in.
No, I won't. Your bookkeeping skills are worth it alone.
Just my bookkeeping skills.
Yeah, just your bookkeeping skills. Oh, you've got other things.
I do a pretty good job with movie quotes.
You do. Your movie quotes is right up there. And looking for things. You're at the top.
Things that make us go.
Yes, you need to start your own private investigation service for looking for things.
Yep.
Yep. Keeping up appearances.
Except for the car keys. That's the one thing all these years.
That's the only thing I think you've ever not been able to find. I lost the car keys like 6 months ago, and we cannot find them anywhere. And we know I didn't leave them at the store because I wouldn't have been able to get home if I would have left them at the store.
But usually...
They've got to be at home somewhere, but we've torn everything apart.
Usually, if we don't... Well, I pretty much find everything on the exact same day, usually within an hour when we start looking for it. But for whatever reason, this is missing. And in the past, it's happened where Tara's misplaced something, and it was in a coat pocket that she hadn't worn in a long time. And then she would discover it later, but it just hasn't showed up. So very surprising. Yeah, because she didn't have a second key to drive it home, so it would have to be at the house.
So I don't know.
Watch the new Matlock. I didn't know there was a new Matlock.
I didn't either.
Keeping up appearances is hilarious.
So it looks like
Mrs. Bucket.
Jeannie got an Amana. Yeah, that was the last one we got. And honestly, I think we just got a lemon with that one. I was tempted to just go ahead and rebuy another one and try it and see. Kimberly says, try ordering online from Lidl's. So I went to Lidl's online, and they don't even carry the tea. So I bet they just don't carry it anymore is the problem. Oh, man, that was the best tea in the whole wide world.
Yeah, Kimberly says, got my kids air tags for their keychains so they never lose their keys. Actually, after that,
we did.
I got her a bunch of air tags for her wallet and for her keys and for other stuff that she's lost before.
Who, me?
Yep.
Thank you for loving me in spite of myself.
Now my phone says, hey, somebody might be following you around. There's an air tag that's been tracking your location. I'm like, yeah, that's the one I put on there.
Susie, wish we had deer to watch. We have rats and squirrels. I know. We have to do this. Just get some trail cams that can be streamed live 24 hours a day and just put them out and make these critters pay for themselves.
Wait, sorry, say that again. I heard about the trail cam.
Get a trail cam going live 24/7.
What was the comment?
So because she doesn't have deer. So then the deer and the rabbits and the squirrels and the raccoons can all pay for themselves. The bobcats.
But then you'll find out about the bears. There was a bear the other day in town. It was just right across the draw over there.
Oh, seriously?
Yes. Well, first they found it up on Main Street, and then they called the police, and when they came, it was gone, and then they found it over here.
That was bear poop in the yard. Everybody kept telling me, there's no way that's bear poop. I'm like, I know this is bear poop. Google says it's bear poop. So I bet it's been in our yard.
Well, they removed it to a location very far away, and they don't expect it to come back.
Well, remember it was in the spring?
I think that might have been, well, yeah, although they said that they thought it was a deer with indigestion.
That was a big poop. Deer don't poop.
Sorry, you're going to make me do the City Slickers quote. That's not okay. That's not safe for living on a time production.
Elaney says, beautiful. My favorite is hydrangea. Me too. I have tried 3 times. I have gone down to the city hydrangea plants and got me 10 starts, 10 to 20 starts. Every time, 20 starts. I just pretend like I'm a city worker and I go down and trim hydrangea plants.
You just walk up there with your little clippers.
Just start trimming it. And twice they haven't taken. They got fungus both times. So now I'm going to sterilize my soil. And I'm starting again. This time I'm starting in water. It's getting really late here in the season though, so they got to take. And then hopefully I'll have some hydrangeas next year, but I am not going to pay $35 for one dumb hydrangea plant that's 3/4 dead at Walmart here. It's ridiculous. Ugh. Yeah. Try the trunk under the front seats. We have, Bounty. We have looked it all.
Oh, we've completely, yeah. There's some secret little hidey holes I've discovered in the car over the years where the key can accidentally drop down there, and even if you look under the seats, you won't find it, and it's not in them.
Yeah.
We were just very surprised.
Nancy says, worse yet, 20 years ago, she couldn't find her keys, and 20 minutes later, she realized they were in her hand. I do that all the time with my phone. Space Girl says, I checked the freezer. Well, our freezer has died since then, so I'm pretty sure it's not in the freezer. But yeah.
Yeah, it died, and we completely emptied the whole thing out. So, unfortunately, that's a good idea. It's funny because I have found that she's occasionally put them in places like, she put something in the fridge or in the freezer or in the mailbox or.
Can you imagine how bad it's going to be when I actually get dementia?
I know.
That'll be a live YouTube channel.
Yeah.
You'll have to make some money off of me doing that. Pounding in Badlands, try being in the drive-thru at Tim Hortons and a bear comes through. Oh my goodness. In British Columbia. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, seriously, we need to live stream our front yard.
At least they're only black bears. Not generally too aggressive, although I guess if they get used to people, they might get more aggressive.
Guys, go check out our Christmas sale, which is now listed on our website for Christmas and July sale.
Let me paste this in here real quick.
Guys, do you love us anyway?
Oops, wait. That's not the thing I want to paste in there.
Up to 40% off all our cookbooks and our price book right here, guys. And then our ebooks also. Please stay tuned tomorrow for our $30 for 2 weeks worth of meals for one person for a week. $60 for 2 weeks. livingonadime.com. We'll see you guys later.
Bye. That one won't be live, by the way.
No, it'll be taped.
Yeah.
I already taped it. That's where I almost died. That was the whole point of the show.
Yep. We'll be live again on Wednesday, though.
Goodbye.